Okay, this is the accompaniment only for the low key of Heavenly Grass. Enjoy. Isn't that great? Great accompaniment, in my opinion. Okay, so sorry it's shaking a little bit while I'm doing this. I just noticed that the camera shakes when I'm playing. Let me just tell you a couple things that you only need to know once, so I'm going to put them here on the end. So we just have a couple breaths that we can choose. We don't have to choose them though. It's not a couple breaths, it's every phrase we can choose to breathe in some places. You can breathe right in the middle of most of these phrases. My feet took a walk, breath in heavenly grass. Try connecting it too. That's just going to give you a great breath support challenge, breath management challenge. All day while the sky shone clear as glass, there's not really a place to breathe that's that great for that one. But if you need a breath, just think about it poetically. All day while the sky shone clear as glass, you can definitely breathe there. My feet took a walk, breath in heavenly grass, only if you need it. All night while the lonesome stars rolled past, I really try to make it through that every time. I just recorded this relatively slow. If you need something a little bit faster, let me know and I can do that for you, because it doesn't have to be that slow, but I just think it's so beautiful at that slower tempo. It's really a good practice for your breath support too. Then my feet come down to walk on earth, no need for a breath there. And my mother cried, I would breathe here just because it's low and I need a little bit more air when I'm singing lower. And my mother cried when she gave me birth. And I also like to breathe there because it's not I don't want to say it's like a punchline to a joke. It's more like you almost want to bring that end of that phrase out just a little bit. When she gave me birth, my mother cried. It's kind of like the culmination of the whole story. Now my feet walk far. You can breathe after this. And my feet walk fast. But they still got an itch for heavenly grass. If you can get through that first time that you say those words, that would be really great, because I think you're going to want to breathe in the second phrase. So it gives it a little bit of variety. The last phrase of the whole piece, but they still got an itch. Breathe for heavenly grass, obviously because we want to hold grass for a really long time. And also because grass, being a D for the low key, it can be a little bit high. And so you might need to use a little bit more breath support and a little bit more air to just keep it free as you're singing the word grass. One more thing I want to tell you, just to point out, just in case it gets confusing. When you are singing, this is on the last page, when you are coming in on that first phrase, now my feet walk far, you're by yourself. The piano does not come in until the second eighth note that you sing. So I will pick it up with you on my, but you have to come in early on now, and you have to come in confidently that you are counting it correctly. Well, what beat are you coming in on? Don't be fooled or confused by the 5/4 written there, because that is still just a 3/4 measure. We just don't have 3/4 written in for several measures, so you might forget that's 3 beats. So at the top of page 18, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now my feet walk far. Got it? And so it's just about you saying, I'm going to come in. Maybe you're a little early. Maybe you have to hold on to my a little bit longer. That's okay. But I'm not with you right there. And I am with you almost on everything else. And I did play, on the second page, I did play, then my feet come down. I played those notes. Then my feet come down, just to give you a little bit of support. But I don't recall doing it for the next phrase. And my mother cried. Just remember that. I'm not always going to be there for you. Yes, I am. Okay, I think that's all I have to say about that. I hope you enjoy this piece so much, and I'm going to do a separate video just for rhythms in a second. Thank you.